Hello colorful people of the coloring community, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you my completed pages for the month of April. It was a very busy month, but not with coloring. I had a lot of plans again, but I only did 11 pages. It is a fair amount, but not what I'm used to. But I have been very busy setting up the channel for the live streams. And I had the first live stream last Sunday. Really so much fun. I had a great laugh. So everybody who had joined in, thank you so much for that. And the next live stream is going to be upcoming Sunday at 7:30. And if you are able to join in, please do. It is great fun. And we are coloring in a mythographic menagerie. And we are going to continue with the page. Also, a little heads up, please stay, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out, because I am going to set up memberships, 3 tiers memberships with color alongs and a full book color along. So, but I will do a separate video on that. So without further ado, let's get you focused in on the other screen and let's get started. First I'm going to start, this is in no particular order by the way, with this book. This is Forest Song by R.J. Hampson. I am doing a project book together with Jordi Colors and Juliet Colors, and we take turns on picking a page, and as you can see it is filling up really nicely. And last month we did, first let me show you the pages the ladies did. So here they are absolutely stunning, because we did the Phoenix page, and let's put mine next to it. I decided to go the other way and do a blue Phoenix. I thought that would be a big challenge. I used Ohuhu alcohol markers, some paint pens, and some acrylic paint pens. I mean gel pens and acrylic paint pens. No pencil shading. Did I do pencil shading? Let me check. Yeah, I did pencil shading as well with Prismas. So I actually love how this turned out, but I love the pages of the other 2 ladies as well. So you did a great job with this page, absolutely stunning. But I had great fun doing this, and I kept it very simple with the background, just no background, because it was busy enough with all the flowers and all the elements that are on there. So that was the Phoenix Tree by R.J. Hampson's book Forest Song. Let me put it somewhere where my stack is not going to fall off. I also did a page in Tableau by Hatchet Heroes. This is a Disney book. It is a grand block, so it is a book. But every time I open it up to color, it fell apart eventually. So I put it in this folder. That was an idea by Megan from Mac's Coloring Corner. And I did, it was a whip. Let me take it out. The Tinkerbell page. Gosh, I started it, I think half a year ago, 6 months ago, with the Zig Real brush colors. Yeah, it didn't go so well. As you can see at the back, it was, I hope we didn't have any bleed through, but the paper didn't react very well on the Zig brush markers. So I put it away. I finished all the leaves and the flowers, and then I put it away because I had no inspiration anymore. And a couple of weeks ago I took it out again. I thought to myself, well, I have to finish this. I took out the Ohuhu markers, and that went a little bit faster. So I used Ohuhus, I used white acrylic paint pen, some Prismas for the shading, and yeah, it's not my best work, but it's done. I finished it. It was a choice to not do the background because it was busy enough with all the flowers and all the elements. So, and I could not decide on the color of the background. I had no inspiration left, so I kept it like this. A little bit of glitter in the pompons on her shoes, and I'm actually quite happy with the color of her skin. So I chose to do a bluish grayish skin. It's done. It was an untouched book. Close it up. Don't look at it anymore. I actually did 6 untouched books, so that is a progress. Next up, this is Animal Homes and Burrows by Fern Brown. This was a buddy color with, let me check, yeah, with Jamie at Finding Joy in Color. I will put links to her Instagram, and I think she has a YouTube channel in the description box below. Unfortunately, she had a very busy time, so she did not finish her page yet. Please, Jamie, take your time finishing this page, because as you can see, it was a lot of work. There are so many things going on in this page. I did not have a plan for this one, and I find it very difficult to make a plan because there are so many elements in there that choosing just a single color palette is, yeah, I find it very hard. So I'm still figuring out how to attack pages like this. So I kept it really, I hope, simple with reds, oranges, some greens, a lot of greens actually, browns, a little bit of gold and glitter on the butterflies, and some black jelly roll glaze on the eyes. These are difficult. I think these are really difficult. I love this book, but as you can see, this is, for instance, the next page. This is called Newlyweds. So many elements. Yeah, unbelievable. So a lot of work, and halfway the page I kind of gave up because I just did not know what colors to use anymore. So I went back to my color palette that I started with, and I thought, well, then I'm going to reuse those colors again. And that was actually quite a good choice, because I think if I started using more other different colors, it would be a mess. No cohesion or whatsoever. So I try to reuse colors. So as you can see, the oranges is in the sweater, in the fish, in the drapes, everywhere. Reds, apples. So everywhere I try to get that color to come back on different locations on the page and different elements on the page. And that gives the page a little bit more, yeah, it's easier on the eyes, let me say that. So I did love how this turned out. I had a lot of fun working on this one. So Jamie, looking forward to seeing your beautiful creation. This is Animal Homes and Burrows by Fern Brown. Next, this is Mythographic Deep Blue. Let me see if I can, oh, this is zoom out. I'm so sorry. I have to zoom you in a bit. This needs some introduction. I decided to do this page. I found a page in here. Loved it. And I went on Pinterest and Googled Mythographic Deep Blue. And I came across a Pinterest post by somebody who already did this page. And I absolutely fell in love with it. It was stunning. So this is not my creation. I only copied it. I tried to make my page look at her as her page. So all the credits go to Anja Netskatse. She is on Instagram. She is absolutely fabulous. What a artist. So much stunning pages. If you are not following her on Instagram, please do. So Anja, you get all the credits. This is your creation. I just tried to copy it because I fell in love with your page. Absolutely stunning. And this is it. simple color palette. Hers is even, yeah, is gorgeous. I was not able to get the how do you say that, the vibe and that just pops from her page. But I'm happy with mine. I'm really happy with mine. I learned a lot how to make things, those shine and the glare and the light, and it just pops. Books, I hate coloring books. I don't know why. I had a month with books. I usually walk away from pages with books. But I love doing this. So Anja, again, you get all the credit. This was your idea. Thank you so much for your inspiration. Really, really love doing this page. This is Mythographic Deep Blue. All right, let me get a quick sip of my coffee. Already turned cold again. Next up, Frogs and Friends, my usual suspects in a month. I do this for the hashtag Frogs and Friends Color Along, hosted by Amanda Colors and Max Coloring Corner. First, I did this page. I think this was the original April page. Again, books. Just simple alcohol markers. A couple of colors. Kept it easy and simple. Little bit of shading with my Prismas. So this was the first page, and then I had to catch up. So I did a second one. And that was this page. I love doing this page. This is hilarious. I love this book. And I actually made a huge mistake in this one because I miscalculated the eyes. So I started coloring the body, and halfway I realized I started coloring the eyes in the same blue as the body. I thought I would leave it like that, and it wasn't too bad, but the more I looked at it, the more awful I thought it was. So I took out my colorless blender, started going over it and over it, trying to push the blue out, but it was a difficult color. So I took out a green and I went over that, and this is the result, and I love it. Look how the blue comes back into the eyes, and I love the effect it has. So it was a hit and a miss, but it actually turned out really great. I also did some patterns on the little blankie and on the pillow, just alcohol markers and a little bit of shading with Prismacolors. So this is 2 pages done in Chris Warniak's Frogs and Friends. Also for a hashtag, let me get rid of the glare. This is Any Day. It's a book by Morgan O'Brien. I follow the hashtag AC Any Day, hosted by Amanda Colors. And I did this page. This is the original, I think this is the original April page. And lovely, it yells spring, so I used bright colors. For Annie herself, I do have a fixed color palette with Prismacolors, and usually I base the rest with alcohol markers and shading with Prismas. Were the Prismas shading? No, I switched to Arctics. No, it's Prismas. No, it is Prismas. And I also did this page. This is a catch-up page. This is the little wool shop. Any Day is knitting. I love how the colors turned out from her sweater. So I don't write down color combinations, so I have no idea which color combination I used. But I love it. It's gorgeous, and I love the bright colors. So it almost made me pick up a new hobby, but I'm not. I have one rule with a cousin of mine, and we made the rule that we are not going to start up new hobbies. So stick to coloring and making YouTube videos. So this is Any Day by Morgan O'Brien. Next page I did is Hugo Nature. This is a book by Sui Sui. This was just some late night coloring that I did. I did this one, the daffodil, the dandelion, or is it daffodil? No, it's a dandelion. Sometimes you have to excuse my English. I have to look for the words. I am Dutch, so this is sometimes I cannot come up with the right names. You help me with what is it? Is it a daffodil or is it a dandelion? But I think it's a dandelion. It's okay page. I'm not really happy with this one because this section was really hard because they flow into one, and I loved if this was a little bit darker, but it is what it is. I cannot change it anymore. If I went over it and over it, it really got ugly. So limited color palettes, Ohuhu markers, shading with, let me look. No, not with pencils. This is all alcohol markers and acrylic paint pens. Even the shading in the flowers. So yeah, it's a great page. It's an untouched book, so this one gets off the untouched list. Another mythographic paradise. This was a buddy with Vera at Zuvera Art. We did the B page. That's this one. Let me scoot this over and show you her page. So different. Again, so very different. I think only the hair is the same, a bit the same, and all the other elements are different. So that is, I love her page. It's absolutely gorgeous. And what she did is she actually did color all of the hidden objects. I try to hide them with not very best of results. At the bottom here, the greens are a bit better. But I love working on this one. I love doing the honeycombs and the little bees. I'm not a fan of the hidden objects, so that is also a struggle for me. But still, it turned out okay. So Vera, thank you so much for doing this buddy, and I know we are going to do another one in the Dragon Spell book. We just have to wait. I just got my copy yesterday, and hope you get your copy really soon. We are always late in Europe. And then we can buddy color in Dragon Spell. So this one was in Mythographic Paradise. And last one I did is in Cozy Japan. This is a book by Jade Summer. And just a night, I just thought I want to color. And I'm going to do the very first page in the book. Yeah, I love it. Ohuhu markers, kept relatively limited color palette. I'm forcing myself not to use every color that I have. So it's only pinks, greens, browns, yellows. And I actually love how she turned out. It's so cute. It's such a cute page. With the little flowers, a little bit of paint pen, acrylic paint pen for the white, for the accents. And trying to do a little bit shading with the dark gray. It's not black, it's actually a dark gray. I think that is natural gray 9. I think that it is. So yeah, I always say it's an easy page, but it's not. It's always more work than you realize, but I love it. This was a great relaxing color. So that was in Cozy Japan, cute coloring book by Jade Summer. Those were my pages for the month of April. I had a lot of fun with the body colors, so thank you all very much. Learned a lot again. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. And if you like my content, please hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget, this next Sunday at 7:30 Central European time, I think I'm in, is the next live stream. And as I said, I am trying to figure out if I can live stream once a month for the American and the Australian followers of my channel. But I'm still figuring out what is a good time to do that. And I have to, because I have to stream in the middle of the night. So it has to be in a weekend because I do have a job. And keep an eye on the channel. I'm going to do a video for my memberships, so you can see what that is all about with the 3 tiers. So that is going to be a lot of fun. Again, thank you for watching. Have a really, really great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Happy coloring, and I hope to see you this Sunday. Bye-bye.